What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And surprisingly, Japan is getting another Super Evolution character right after they just got 6+ N out. So this actually did kind of happen in the previous month, where they got the 6+ and 5+ Judge Jomo batch, and then they also got 6+ Magellan. So it's a little strange how they are releasing these 6+s, but hey, this is still pretty awesome news that this specific character is finally getting a super evolution that a lot of people have been asking for. And in this video, we are going to be breaking down all the new information for the brand new super evolution of CORAZON. So hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy the video, but on that, let's get straight into it. So I'd like to introduce you guys to the brand new super evolution for CORAZON, and man, they had to go really crazy with this artwork, man. I mean, the artwork itself actually does look quite clean, and I do like the way it looks. However, it's his dead body, man. You gotta respect the man, CORAZON, but I mean, it is what it is. I do think the artwork is great, but I think that the choice of the specific scene was a little strange. Now, CORAZON is still a Dex character. He is a Dex Free Spirit Cerebral character, and at max level, at level 99 with max limit break, because on the Japan side of the game, for those of you who don't know, he does actually have a limit break, and this specific limit break should be arriving on global relatively soon. Now, he actually gets 3,226 or 36 HP, and he also gets 1,568 attack and 612 recovery. So the fact that he has such a high recovery stat with 100 candies, he's going to get 712 recovery, which I believe is the highest, if not one of the highest recovery stats in the entire game. And he still maintains with all the super evolutions, or with most of the super evolutions, being a 65 cost character and 5 socket spots. So CORAZON's captain ability does actually have one minor change. Now, this minor change actually does make him a little bit more usable, but I still don't really think people are going to be using this character as a captain. So he will go ahead and boost your cruise attack depending on the HP remaining, and the more HP you have, the higher the attack boost will get. So at full HP, you get 3 times attack to all characters, and when you're at 0 HP or 1 HP, you get no boost to your characters. So it is quite a heavy scaling, because there isn't a real base threshold to go off of. At 1 HP, you get literally no attack, but at full HP, you get 3 times attack. So the thing that I see straight away is that he does rely on you being at full HP for your max multiplier, so I do think that we could see some usage with him with a brand new 6-star Brook. I think that could see really nice play, actually, because even if you die, you'll get to revive with Brook's captain effect. Now, on top of him boosting attack, CORAZON will also recover HP depending on what tap timing you do. So if you hit a great with CORAZON, you will heal half of his recovery at the end of each turn, and then if you hit a good, you will heal 1.5 times his recovery at the end of the turn. So if you actually have him with max limit break, max cotton candy with recovery, and you hit a good, you will heal about 1,000 HP. So if you hit 6 goods, that's 6,000 HP, and then if you have your if you're potentially running double CORAZON, which I don't know why you'd be doing that, that's 12,000 recovery and then 13,000 with auto heal. So, you know, you can get some pretty decent recovery. However, I still believe that Shirahoshi is the better captain. I feel like Shirahoshi provides a little bit more. However, the thing about CORAZON and why people might use this character is because of his special ability. So like many people suspected, they did actually change his special ability for the better. So with this specific super evolution, CORAZON actually does get 1 cooldown reduction, going from 23 to 22 initial turns, and then maxing out at 16 turns, and then with a limit break, he gets 1 additional cooldown. So maxing out at 15 turns with max limit break and special. Now, his special ability will recover 50 times this character's recovery. He will also go ahead and reduce 3 turns of bind, despair, paralysis, attack down, chain lock, and chain reduction. And on top of this, if this character is your captain or your friend captain, he will go ahead and reduce despair by 20 turns. So if you have this character with max cotton candy with max limit break, the 50 times his recovery as healing is going to be 35,000. So he has 35,000 with his special, as well as reducing 3 turns of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different debuffs, including attack down, paralysis, which are the two most annoying ones to deal with. Bind and Despair aren't that much of an issue, considering, you know, sockets will help you get rid of that anyways, and a lot of Bind and Despair isn't really more than 3 turns. There are obviously dungeons that have it more than 3 turns, but it usually isn't that much of an issue anyway, and, you know, potentially Corazon could get locked anyway, which means you can't use his special, but Despair, okay, that's fine. Paralysis, I think, is great, and attack down is great. Chain Lock and Chain Reduction, that's the one that was a little bit left field, and I wasn't really expecting that. There aren't that many units in the game that are useful that actually get rid of Chain Lock and Chain Reduction. He only gets rid of it by 3 turns, though, which I think, in my opinion, the way that I would have built a 6+ Corazon is literally just 3 turns of every debuff, because, yeah, all of these reductions of these certain debuffs are nice, but I feel like for a lot of characters on a lot of teams, you won't really need to use Corazon all that much, because he's a Free Spirit Cerebral character. I mean, on Cerebral teams, I can actually see some usage with him, but on Free Spirit teams in particular, I just don't think that this character is really needed at this current point. I think that they don't really need to use this character. They have other characters that can kind of do the same sort of thing. And, you know, if you do use him as a captain, you can go ahead and get 20 turns of Despair Reduction, which, I mean, it's whatever, I guess, if you are using him as a captain and you do get Despaired for an extended period of time. You know, if you have double Corazon, that's 40 turns of Despair you're getting rid of. But I think that as a captain, he should have removed, maybe not Despair, maybe a really annoying debuff, but I kind of understand why they went with Despair. But overall, that is the full breakdown of 6+ Corazon. Now, I know a lot of people have been, you know, wanting to get a 6+ Corazon for a very long time now. So, all of you people who have wanted to get this character as a 6+, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this character and whether or not you think it is a good 6+. I think it is a great upgrade to Corazon. He's much, much better than his previous 6-star form. But I feel like even though his upgrade is good, I still don't think that a lot of people are going to be using this character on a lot of teams nowadays, because they already have a lot of characters on their crew that kind of do what he does than what they need him to do, with like better sailor abilities and better other abilities. So, I mean, it is what it is. I do think it's a great upgrade, but I still don't think he's going to see a lot of usage in the game at this current time. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.